My name is Hemant Oberoi and I am a chef. The thing I know best is cooking, so I try to spread joy through my food. I want not only the taste of food to capture imaginations, but also the sound, the look, the feel, and the scent. That's what motivates me to experiment with the food. Now, people's expectation from me has reached sky high. Most of the times, I don't disappoint. But there are times in my life where even my skills were tested to its limits. Those times when I was asked to cook for internationally traveled connoisseurs of food and styles, celebrities, who are used to the best and the finest. What could one cook for them has indeed been a challenge. That's when I had to dive into my innermost creativity and outdo even my best. It's in these circumstances that I have come out with some of my most celebrated dishes. So let me share my experiences and journeys into some of my most iconic dishes. Amshoto is dropped in the milk. Bananas smashed in the milk. And Sandesh, the sound of shushing echoes in the silence. Even ants return, shedding tears into the empty plate. This brings back the lines written by Rabindranath Tagore in the childhood. Let me go back into the memory lane of my travels to Kolkata for the last 30 years. My connection to Kolkata, or rather it was Calcutta at that time, goes back to 72, when I visited that city for the first time through the college. When I went back second time, and that was the time our Taj Bengal was opening, and during those days we went, doing some market research and everything, eating out in various restaurants, in various houses to understand. We came across a lady who told us something about paper wali machi. Little more digging into the dish, and we realized that that was actually the old newspapers which was used, and they would just wet the paper a little bit, put the fish inside on a medium fire, they'll char grill it. By the time paper was burnt, the fish was cooked. I said, this I am going to redevelop and bring it back somehow or the other. No one at that time knew the exact recipe of the fish. So I had to visualize that this must be the ingredients related to this. Maybe yogurt, maybe mustard seeds crushed, maybe both kind of mustard seeds, yellow and the black mustard seeds, maybe usage of panchphoron. So I had to try out a lot of various combinations, with turmeric, without turmeric, with mustard oil, without mustard oil, with fennel seed, without fennel seed, with peppercorn, without peppercorn. So finally when the combination was made, I think the result was amazing. When the first trial was made, it was made with the newspaper. I gave it for tasting to our own colleagues. The first reaction was very different. Sir, this is carbon. In today's world, nobody will eat carbon. It is harmful for health. Second was, it's too strong. Mustard oil is too strong for the local palate. So when all these comments were coming, I said, fine. We took a parchment paper, wrapped up the fish same way, cooked it the same way, retaining flavors, this, everything, and then slide it into a newspaper. I said, will this work? Yes, sir, this will work. I said, but how does one know about the history of the dish? That's where the idea struck me. I said, let's create Masala Times, a newspaper. And later on it became Yantra Times and everything. But we created a newspaper. I said, let me make a fish cutting in that, so that it must show the fish shape when you were sliding the parchment paper. Today, I'm going to combine two things in life. One is the newspaper, one is the fish. I made my own newspaper. Yes. Okay, let's go going. When you see the fish, look at the gills. It should be nice, fresh, red gills. That's looking very, very fresh. Let's make a marination in a bowl. Some ginger garlic paste. Are the fillets ready?
Yes, sir.
You put salt, pepper, lime juice. Yeah. Let's put it on top of this. You take a parchment paper, you put some of the marination here. Pick up this fillet, put here, so that both sides you have the complete marination. A little bit of the mustard oil. Seal it from all sides. So this fish is ready now.
Yes.
Marinated fish ready to go. Next step is this char grill. The parchment paper was put directly onto the charcoal fire. With the ember heating it up, the flavors were retained within the fish and the paper. And no moisture went out ever. Because the paper was smoldering but not burning completely. So the juices were retained. You see, once the steam starts coming out, that means the fish is getting cooked. You can't get better than this. The first reaction is when you open the paper is the mustard and the mustard oil, then the aroma of the fish which is being cooked. You just eat it and it just melts into your mouth. And you forget about the rest of the things in life. Prime Minister Vajpayee is full of life, jovial nature, being a poet himself. His love for food is unimaginable. He used to love and would appreciate every dish. When it was made well, he would appreciate it. He was very fond of basically the vegetarian food and the seafood. Very, very fond of it. So whenever we traveled with him, he would still like a desi food, but would appreciate if you made anything non-desi also. It was appreciated by him. I think the whole idea was the street food of Mumbai. When there could be a pav bhaji, there could be a keema pav. Why couldn't we think of something else? So one day we were eating butter garlic crab somewhere. I thought, let me try it with the bread. So we tried with a pav. And once we tried with the pav, it tasted nice. Yeah. We came to the kitchen. We started trying it. It came out so well. Rich, buttery, crab into the, like a burger. So what are we doing today? No idea.
Anything new you have in mind?
It's an inspiration of the Mumbai street food.
Okay.
And let's create something out of that. Let's move.
Yeah,
Huh?
sure.
Yeah.
Sure, chef.
Yeah.
This cooking has to be done on a very, very slow fire.
Okay.
Very, very slow fire, because I want the best of the garlic flavor to come out.
Okay.
The crux is how you brown the garlic, how you bring out the best flavor of the garlic. You see, it's getting now light golden color.
Yeah.
Now I'll add a little of the onions. Slowly, at slow fire, you have to cook it. No curry in a hurry. It has to be slow fire cooking. See, I add onions a little later than the garlic,
Yeah.
because otherwise the garlic will burn. In this, I'm going to add a bit of turmeric and chili. Now it's almost getting ready to, so we will put the crab meat into the. And you have to finish with a little frozen butter to bring out the best. There's only few calories here and there. I don't even use the knife for this. Take this pav, make it into 2 parts, leave it here in the butter.
A little rustic way.
Little rustic way. And let the same butter get into this. Let me get a plate. Apart from cooking on pan, we can grill crab pav in Majesty New Grill Ultra, since it has an open grill and non-stick coating plate. You forget about the word. The taste is in the mouth. I mean, the butter, the pav, the crab. What else one wants it? That's what it is. you sent me the photograph, but you didn't send me the recipe.
The recipe, yours. I give the idea. You do whatever you want there. You have 41 years of amazing experience. I want you to make something beautiful out of it.
I'll try to picturize the same thing in different ways.
Sounds awesome.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. It was when my son Saransh, he gave me the idea. He said, Dad, we should work out something in eggshell. I said, well, what is the recipe you're looking at? He says, you are the chef. You are senior to me. You should be doing it, not me. It's just an idea which has come. First, it was only Western style with different chocolate mousse and everything going into it. Caramel mousse, chocolate mousse, white chocolate. Then even the ice cream or the sorbets went into it. So permutation combinations were there quite a fair. And then I said, no, let me bring an Indian element to the whole dish. What will work? We were not sure. Trying out from bundi ka laddu to sandesh to even only rasgulla, only gulab jamun, rabdi gulab jamun. We did various trials. And finally, when we realized, okay, why not Chenna Payesh? And then we started improvising the dish, how to present it, how to make it look so beautiful. And eventually we used 3 different shells of 3 different chocolates. And that's how this dish was born. I've got a very interesting picture which I'm going to show you. Guys, we are going to make this. Let's move. Just make sure that the rabdi is pure white. Make it smaller in size. Mash it up a little more. With the palm of the hand, just mash it up. It should, proper glaze, proper thin chocolate shells, so that when people bite into it, they get the one bite kind of a thing, not the hard egg shells. Add some sugar syrup to this. Start making the shells. Light sugar syrup. Just put some nuts into it. See, why I thought of combining the Chenna Payesh was, it's got a chenna inside, it's got the rabdi, everything into it, the nuts are there. So the moment you're biting into the shell, outside is little chocolatey sweet and maybe slightly bitter. Then inside when you're biting it, the juices are flowing, the milk is flowing, the thickened milk is flowing, and then you're enjoying the chenna and the almonds. So everything into one you are going to enjoy. Take the full egg, pour it in the mouth, feel the chocolate shell first. Whether it's bitter chocolate of Valrhona, whether it is milk chocolate or the white chocolate, you must feel the chocolate in the mouth. And the second bite which comes is rasgulla and the rabdi and the nuts. And I think that feeling is totally ecstatic. This is called sunshine, where son Saransh outshines and outclasses the father. Hats off to you, Saransh.